Hi, I'm Jonathan Ortmans and I'm president of Global Entrepreneurship Week, and I'm very pleased to be joining you via video during this extraordinary celebration around the world in 150 countries of the entrepreneurial spirit of people that take risks, people that birth the new, people that generate jobs, people that unleash innovation, and people that find better ways of doing things for our societies. I will actually be in Korea this year. Very excited to be joining those who will be coming from other parts of the world for one of the major events happening during Global Entrepreneurship Week this year. But I do want to offer my special congratulations via this video to the Korea Entrepreneurship Foundation and to Mr. Kun, my dear friend, and to all of the leadership of that foundation for the work that they're doing in trying to build the Korean entrepreneurial ecosystem. You know, these are extraordinarily important times for those of us that believe in the power of entrepreneurs for our societies and for our economies. In particular, we've entered a period where it has become validated in most economies around the world, including ones that in previous years didn't embrace capitalism, that the role entrepreneurs play is vital enough to the future of their economies that society at large has to engage. And this revolution of startup communities across national boundaries and across the world has really been very, very exciting. We've now seen millions of people, for example, participate in Global Entrepreneurship Week in 150 countries. But we've also seen hundreds of other boot camps and other kinds of accelerators and initiatives grow across the planet as people really look for new ways of increasing rates of new firm formation. But with this excitement and this exuberance comes a little bit of caution. We're now faced with an ever-growing number of programs and educational initiatives and other efforts to enhance entrepreneurship, yet we're seeing either flat or declining rates of new firm formation. So what we're really embarking upon now is a next generation, a next gen of activities that really help us to better understand what works and what does not work in developing healthier entrepreneurial ecosystems. And in that context, we're trying to collect more data. We're trying to be more disciplined about ensuring that what we do to support and intervene to help aspiring entrepreneurs or startups that want to scale is based upon sound evidence that these kinds of interventions can have an impact. And so as a result, we actually in 2015 will be launching a expanded initiative around the Global Entrepreneurship Week community called GEN, Next Generation of Efforts, but it stands for the Global Entrepreneurship Network. And this community makes up an assortment of programs, research and policy initiatives, global business plan competitions, major live events, and other communities across borders of policymakers, researchers, entrepreneurs, and investors. And this really has got one primary objective: to build one global entrepreneurial ecosystem. And we hope that as Korea embarks upon this effort, as you look to the various communities throughout your country that are working side by side in trying with a similar goal to enhance entrepreneurship in Korea, whether it be led by your government, whether it be led by your accelerators, or whether it be led by others such as the Korea Entrepreneurship Foundation, we hope that you will consider joining this bigger tent and looking at a way that we can create a Gen Korea in Korea and find a way that we can engage all of those communities with their counterparts around the world, whether it be around policies, whether it be around research, whether it be around the very best programming, or whether it simply be around the most important thing of allowing our entrepreneurs as peers to connect with each other, to learn from each other, and have an easier task at finding investors when they're ready to scale after validating their ideas. You know, this is a very exciting time for me to be joining you, partly because it is entrepreneurs that are bringing a new value system to our societies. These entrepreneurs of today are not people that are just driven by financial interests or by the gain of profit. They have a different value system. First of all, they consider the world to be one village. We all celebrate when any entrepreneurs in any part of our world will thrive. But the second thing is, I think they also feel that if their lives are worthwhile, of course they wish to use the marketplace in order to do well. But at the same time, if they're not also doing something good, it becomes something that's less exciting. There's less fun, there's less creativity, and also there's less personal passion in what these founder teams are engaging in. And so if you are just on the fringes of your startup communities, or if you are fully engaged as an entrepreneur or investor, I applaud you, because you are part of a driving revolution towards improving our societies, building our economies, and expanding human welfare. You are also at the forefront of bringing a new set of values to a world that often has been deeply divided in the past. And as we discovered in Moscow at our Global Entrepreneurship Congress this year, despite the fact that days earlier, a head of state was arguing with another head of state over the fact that whether, in this case, the Crimea should be part of Russia or should be part of Ukraine, these geopolitical challenges didn't put off entrepreneurs. We had representatives, 6,000 representatives from 153 nations come together for a live meeting. That's more than they had in Sochi at the Olympics. At the Olympics, they had representatives of 93 nations. And if that doesn't tell you that entrepreneurship is a huge global power for good, I'm not sure what else will. So again, I thank you. I thank the Career Entrepreneurship Foundation. I thank all the people of Career for what you're doing in leading this. I think you've got some outstanding leaders, entrepreneurs, and communities to support them. And we hope that as we come to Career and talk about our global entrepreneurship network of finding an umbrella that allows many of those organizations to connect with the rest of the world, you will welcome us, and that we'll have ways that we can work together to improve even further the outstanding work that you're doing at home. So again, congratulations. We hope you enjoy Global Entrepreneurship Week, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.